Okay, hello, how are you today? Today, in the lesson from today, we're going to check how can we write an invitation and how can we write a reply, okay? We are going to start with the lesson 2H from our student's book, but first, I want you to look at your screen and I want you to look these 4 different pictures. You are not going to write anything. I just want you to imagine and to talk about only for you. O sea, se van a hablar para ustedes. I want you just to talk about these pictures. Can you tell me something about the place? Do you remember how to describe? Yesterday, in the lesson that we checked yesterday, we learned how to describe. We read a speaking strategy. So I want you to remember that, and I want you to talk about the general ideas and then to the specific actions for those pictures. Okay, so look carefully the 4 pictures, and I just want you to speak. I just want you to talk about the pictures. What can you see? What about the people? What about the places? What about the activities? You can tell about the feelings, okay? You can use adjectives to describe the pictures, okay? So you only have to talk about the pictures, okay? It's just like a speaking practice. You don't have to write anything, okay? So as you have finished, we're going to start with our new lesson, okay? We have almost finished Model 4, right? That's good. So please, let's start with exercise 1, and it says vocabulary. Match 2 of the words below with the photos, then describe the photos. And you have outdoor activities of sailing, jet skiing, kayaking, mountain biking, orienting, paintballing, quad biking, rock climbing, and kite surfing. So can you tell me the name of these different activities here? Or what can you see in both pictures, okay? You have to write your answers there. So it says orienting. If you can see, they are looking at a map and they are maybe looking for the place or something, right? And into letter B, we have quad biking. It's like a motor biking, right? Now, you have to take a piece of paper and you have to describe the pictures. So it says, number 1, the woman is pointing at the map. Here are some examples. You have to use your own vocabulary and your own words, okay? Number 2, you have to use GPS device. This is a noun. For example, the man is looking for some information in his GPS device. Number 3, crash helmet. The person here is wearing a helmet, a crash helmet. 4, aerial, that's a noun, como la antena, okay? Number 5, tired, that's a noun. And number 6, sand, okay? So you have to talk about these things, but with a sentence as we have here, and something similar as the example that I have already told you, okay? So remember, for exercise 1, you have to answer this and you have to describe the pictures with the words that you have here. Don't forget it, right? Now, as you have already finished, I want you to go to the vocabulary builder, and we have outdoor activities, and we have already answered until exercise 3. Today we're going to answer the vocabulary builder from lesson 2H, right? So it says, which of the activities below usually take place in water, in the air, in the street, and in the mountains? So I want you to make 4 different columns. In one, you're going to write the activities that take place in water. In the second column, you're going to write the activities that take place in the air. In the third column, you're going to write the activities that take place in the street. And in the fourth column, you're going to write the activities that take place in the mountains, okay? So you can use a post-it, or you can write it in a piece of paper, but you remember that you have to paste it here, okay? So, for example, we have letter A. Activities that take place in water: canoeing, paddle karting, snorkeling, and windsurfing. B. Activities that take place in the air: hang gliding. C. Activities that take place in the street: cycling, karting, rollerblading, and walking. And D. Activities that take place in the mountains: bungee jumping, camping, hiking, and riding. Okay? So here are the answers. Remember that you have to answer your books first and then you have to check the answers, okay? Si ustedes resuelven los ejercicios conforme ven mis respuestas, no van a aprender nada, chicos. So you have to answer first and then you have to check your answers. And to finish with this vocabulary builder, you have to decide which activities in exercise 4 would you like to do, and which would you don't like to do, and you have to explain your reasons. I wouldn't like to do bungee jumping. I think it's scary. Remember, try to use some adjectives here because they are going to help you to remember them, okay? So I want you to make three sentences about the things that you would like to do, and 3 sentences about the things that you wouldn't like to do. Okay, so in total you have to write 6 sentences here about the things that you like or don't like to do, right? So let's continue with the next exercise. So everybody go back please to your page 27. Okay. Now we have exercise 2. Answer the questions about the activities in exercise 1. And it says, which outdoor activities from the list would you like to do and why? And which would you dislike and why? This exercise you are not going to, well, yes, because the activities are different from the other page, okay? But in this case, you are only going to write one example for each one. For example, you would like to do, I would like to do mountain biking because I think it's amazing. And which would you don't like to do, or which this activity do you dislike, and explain your reasons. I think, I don't know, rock climbing. I won't like to do this activity because I think it's scary, okay, for me. What about you? So please write in here in a post-it or in a little piece of paper your 2 answers, okay? So let's continue. For the next exercise, we are going to read 2 invitations and a reply. Remember that in this lesson we are going to check how to write an invitation and how to write a reply. Which invitation does the reply match? Write the missing names. Chicos, pongan especial atención a esto porque les voy a pedir un ejercicio de writing para evaluarles el writing y en el que vamos a usar vocabulario, adjetivos, grammar, de todo lo que hemos visto en la lección 1 y 2 de este módulo 3 y 4. Entonces, pongan atención, mucha atención, porque les voy a pedir un trabajo especial sobre esto, ¿ok? So, we are going to check the exercise in the next video.